how many points it intersects. At how many points it intersects. And it meets. Intersects means it meets. Angela, can you hear me?
Sir, 2 points.
No, Angela, look at this one. How many points it intersects? So this is first line and this is second line. So I'm marking a red dot. Okay, this is a point of intersection. How many points?
1.
1 point. So number of solutions, it is 1. So that number of points where it meets is called a number of solutions. 1, or we can write unique solution. Okay. Unique solution. So the number of solutions, it is unique or 1. Unique solution. Or 1 solution. Okay. If at least 1 solution, Nuha sign up, it is consistent or inconsistent if it is 1 solution.
Consistent.
Very good. Consistent. If there is a solution, the equation, it is consistent. So the last column we will write consistent. That is all about the first point. I hope all of you understood. Now we can complete the first one. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. The nature of the graph is intersecting lines. And the 1 point you can see where it meets or intersects, that is the number of solutions. So the number of solutions, it is 1 or unique solution. If there is 1 solution, the equations are consistent. Okay. So comparison of coefficients of pair of linear equations. A1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. A2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. If a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2, and this is the clear comparison. Next comparison is like this. If a1 by a2, so we'll take like this. If a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is not or equal to c1 by c2. If all the ratios are equal, we find out a1 upon a2, the ratio of coefficients.
So they are coincident lines.
Yes. If all the ratios are equal, we can see they are coincident lines. You know what is coincident line? We will draw one line. The second line, it will be on the first line. That means this is the first line. The second line, it is exactly over the first line, like this. So this type of lines are called coincident lines. So this is the first line. And the second line, it is over the first line, like this. So this type of lines are coincident lines. So if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, then these are coincident lines. And for coincident lines, how many points you can see it intersects for coincident lines? Hiba, can you say how many points it intersects or it meets? Hiba, can you hear me? How many points it intersects? Okay, Hiba's answer, I got correct answer. I will ask the question to one more student. Yes, Google, can you tell me how many points it intersects?
Sir, it intersects as infinite points.
Infinitely many points. So the number of solutions, it is infinitely many. So you will write the number of solutions, it is infinitely many. infinitely many solutions. Okay. So in this case, if it is infinitely many solution, Benison, what is your idea? It is consistent or inconsistent? If it is
Sir,
having infinitely many solution.
consistent.
It is consistent because one solution or more solution, if there is a solution, it is consistent. So we can write consistent. Okay, so like this, children, the previous day's lesson, all of you must revise well and must sit there in the class. So today all are answering good. So this way all of you will sit there in the next class also. Next class I will ask questions based on this topic. Okay, this is the second condition. So please complete the second condition and its conclusions. Okay, next third condition, we have one more condition remaining, that is A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, which is not equal to C1 by C2, which means first two ratios are equal, but it is not equal to the third ratio. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. So you will get these type of lines. So you'll get these type of lines. Donna, can you say what is about this type of lines?
Lines, parallel line.
They are parallel lines. That means they won't meet each other. So these are parallel lines. If you extend it up to any length, it won't meet. They are parallel lines. Okay, so Faisal Khan, how many solutions it will be having? Zero, no solution. There, because it won't meet each other. The number of points where it meets is a solution, number of solutions. So no solution. We can write the conclusion, no solution. Okay. Now, consistent or inconsistent? Nitya, consistent or inconsistent?
Inconsistent.
Very good. No solution means it is inconsistent. Okay. Now, children, almost you studied the content of the table because this clear knowledge is required to do the remaining questions. So please go through few seconds on this table and study the content well. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, intersecting lines, unique solution and consistent. Then if all are equal, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, coincident lines, and we can write they have infinitely many solutions. Then, and they are consistent. If there is one solution or infinitely many solutions, they are consistent. And then we have A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2, parallel lines. Parallel lines means no solution and they are inconsistent. Okay, so now the second condition. Second condition means A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. In between, did you all complete this?
Yes, sir.
All of you completed, I hope so. All of you finished this one, right? Yes. Now the second condition, we have a special note based on the second condition. Second condition, if all the ratios are equal, the equations are called a dependent pair of linear equation. That means one depends on the other because A1 upon A2, it is equal to B1 upon B2 and it is equal to C1 upon C2. So like this, if one coefficient, it depends on the other. If all the ratios are equal, they are called a dependent pair of linear equations. So you will write it as a special note. So please write. A special note. A pair of linear equations 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 which has infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions are called dependent pair. Dependent pair of linear equations.
Sir, dependent or independent?
Dependent. D-E-P-N-D-E-N-T. I am writing here. Can you see that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dependent pair of linear equations. Which means a second condition. Okay, the equations which satisfy the second condition, that is called this one, infinitely many solutions. They are dependent pair of linear equations. Dependent. The other two groups are called the independent pair. What are the other two groups? For unique solution and no solution, these are independent pair of linear equations. So you can note down that also. The equations which satisfy the other two conditions are independent. Equations which satisfy the other two conditions are independent. Equations which satisfy the other two conditions are independent. Okay. So there may be one more questions or MCQ questions. Which of the following pairs are dependent pair? So that I will check. A1 upon A2, B1 upon B2, C1 upon C2. If all the ratios are equal, we can write they are dependent pair of linear equations. Dependent pair of linear equations. Okay. So now we have few basic textbook questions. After that, we have to do the advanced questions based on this topic. So please take exercise 3.2, question number 49. Exercise 3.2, question number 49. Exercise page number 49. Exercise 3.2, page number 49. Question number 2. Question number 2. Okay. Question number 1 is the word problems based on graph. Word problems normally it won't come graphical. It will be algebraic questions in the examination point of view. But graph questions are direct questions will be there. So please see the second question. On comparing the ratios A1 upon A2, B1 upon B2 and C1 upon C2, find out whether the lines representing the following pair of linear equations intersect at a point are parallel or coincident? Question number 1 is 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. Like this. 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. And then 7x plus 6y minus 9 is equal to 0. 7x plus 6y minus 9 is equal to 0. Okay. So we have the two equations like this. 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. 7x plus 6y minus 9 equal to 0. So the first equation, it is equivalent to a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. And the second equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Plus c2 is equal to 0. So we should find out the three ratios. First one, a1 by a2. What is a1 by a2 here? 5 by 7. Is it clear? b1 by b2. b1 by b2 means coefficients of y, comparison of coefficients of y. Comparison of coefficients of y. What is b1 by b2? Ayan,
Minus
can you
4
say
by 6.
Ayan? Yes, Ayan, can you say b1 by b2? Ayan?
Yes.
b1 by b2. Yes. What is b1 by
4
b2? Negative
minus
sign to be
4
considered. Negative sign. Yes. Minus 4 by
minus by 6.
minus 4 by
6.
6. Minus 4 by 6. When you simplify, it is minus 2 by 3. So there itself, we can identify these are different. If they are different, we don't have to find out the third one. That means we can write a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Therefore, question is intersect at a point parallel or coincident. So what is the conclusion? The lines is, what is the conclusion, children? Abel P. Sam, can you say the conclusion if A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2?
So the line intersect each other.
Correct.
We have one solution, unique
So we
solution,
have to write only
and
this one.
constant.
Intersect, yes, yes. Intersect at a point. According to this question, this solution is enough. This conclusion is enough. The lines intersect at a point. But you are correct. All these conclusions we can easily write. One solution and they are consistent. Okay, so now it's a second question. This is the first subdivision of question number 2. Now, second subdivision, it is 9x plus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0 and 18x plus 6y plus 24 is equal to 0. Plus 24 is equal to 0. 18x plus 6y plus 24 is equal to 0. Okay. So here we should find out a1 by a2 after comparing with the equation. What is a1 by a2 in this equation? Ida, can you say a1 by a2 here? Ida?
9 by 18.
Correct. When you simplify 9 by 18, how much we get?
1 by 2.
1 by 2. Even b1 by b2. Dheeraj Naik. Dheeraj, can you say b1 by b2? Dheeraj. Dheeraj, are you online? Please respond, Dheeraj. Are you here? Dheeraj, I think mic is not working, right? Okay. Isaac Thomas, can you say what is b1 by b2?
B1 by B2 is 1 by 2.
Yes, 3 by 6, it is 1 by 2. So B1 by B2 is 3 by 6 and it is 1 by 2. So 3 by 6 and it is 1 by 2. Now Jocelyn Sarah, what is C1 by C2? Jocelyn.
12 by 24.
Correct. That is equal to how much?
1 by 2.
Yes. So what do you conclude, Jocelyn, here?
The
A1 by
lines are
A2?
parallel. A1 by
No,
A2
no, no.
is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2.
Can you check the table? Is written parallel or
They
coincident?
coincide, sir.
Coincident.
Yes. The lines are coincident, right? So that is the conclusion here. It is the second condition. The lines are coincident. Okay, so this is the second question. Any doubt, Jocelyn?
No, sir.
Okay. So now the next third subdivision also we are going to complete right now. It is 6x minus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0. So the third one. Six x minus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0 and 2x minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, here A1 by A2. Enoch will say the answer. A1 by A2 for this one.
6 by 2, sir.
6 by 2. That is equal to Enoch 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now B1 by B2. Kevin, B1 by B2. Kevin.
Sir, 3 by 1 minus 3 by minus
Minus
1.
3 by minus 1. That is equal to
Minus 3. No, what? 3. 3.
3. Okay, we should find C1 by C2. If first two are equal, we have to find C1 by C2. Manu, what is C1 by C2? Manu.
Sir, C1 by C2 is equal to 10 by 9.
Very good, 10 by 9. So what do you conclude here, Manav? A1 by A2 is
So
equal
A1
to,
by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, no, which is not equal to C1 by C2.
so what is
So
the
the lines are
nature of
parallel.
line? Very,
The lines are
lines
parallel.
are
No
parallel
solution.
line. Correct, correct. Lines are parallel. So parallel lines. Okay. If other conclusions are asked, you will write accordingly. Hope you all got the basic question
So
based
writing
on.
all the conclusions for this is okay?
And this is okay because in the question, you can say the question, this conclusion only asked there in the question, the heading of the question. Okay. Fine.
Yes, sir.
But now we are going to do question number 3. In question number 3, it is asked the consistent or inconsistent. So there you will write number of solutions and then you will come to the conclusion consistent or inconsistent. In question number 3, you will do the first subdivision, third subdivision and the fifth subdivision right now. Question number 3, first, third, fifth you will do right now. That means other two are homework. Second and which one? Fourth subdivisions are homework in question number 3. Second and fourth subdivisions are homework in question number 3. Okay, children, let's start the third question. Did you complete, all of you completed this one?
Sir.
Solution questions. On comparing the ratios A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2, find out whether the following pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So you are supposed to find out whether the following are consistent or inconsistent, which means you will calculate the ratio, and according to the nature of ratio, you will write the number of solutions, and based on the number of solutions, you will write the consistency or inconsistency. So please write the first one. 3x plus 2y is equal to 5. 3x plus 2y is equal to 5, and 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. Are these equations in standard form?
No, sir.
No, sir.
We have to take the constant term to the left side, right?
Left side.
So you will get 3x plus 2y minus 5 is equal to 0, and 2x minus 3y minus 7 equal to 0. Children, you will get a1 by a2. a1 by a2 is equal to how much we get? 3 by 2, right? 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is a simplified form. So a1 by a2 is equal to 3 by 2. Now b1 by b2, how much is b1 by b2? b1 by b2.
2 by 3.
2 by, is it 3
Minus
or
3.
minus 3?
Minus 3.
2 by minus 3. 2 by minus 3, we can write minus 2 by 3. Here itself, we can come to a conclusion. We don't know how to find out C1 by C2. So what do you conclude here in this question? Sufyan. Can you say, Sufyan, what will be the conclusion here? A1 by A2 is? Muhammad Sufyan. A1 by A2 is? Sufyan, what happened, Sufyan? Sufyan's mic is also okay, I think. Sufyan, can you hear me? Yes, yes. Sufyan's chat is coming. Let me see. Mic is not working, Sufyan. Okay, fine. Sufyan, can you tell me the number of solutions that you can type and convey the message? Number of solutions for this one. Number of solutions. No solution or unique solution or infinitely many solutions. Here, Sufyan, see, A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. This is the thing which you observe. So how many solutions will be there? Ram Prakash,
Yes, sir.
how many solutions for this one?
For the first one, sir, only one solution.
One solution, unique solution.
Yes, that's a unique
So
solution.
again, Ram Prakash, continue, consistent or inconsistent?
That's consistent.
Very good, it is consistent. Okay, Sufyan, check the table. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. It has got a unique solution and it is consistent. Unique solution and it is consistent. Okay, so now we are going to do the third subdivision. Okay, now the third subdivision. Third subdivision, without converting into the common denominator also we can do, but I will convert into common denominator, LCM, for our convenience. Third subdivision. See the third subdivision. 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y is equal to 7. This is the first equation. So we will take the LCM for this one. When you take the LCM, so we'll get a 9x plus 10y upon 6 is equal to 7. That is 9x plus 10y is equal to 42. We will take this 42 to the left side. That is 9x plus 10y minus 42 is equal to 0. This is the first equation. 9x plus 10y minus 42 equal to 0. Hope you understood. 3 and 2, 6 is the LCM. So first part multiply by 3, you will get 9x, and second multiply by 2, you will get 10y. Whole divided by 6 is 42 at 7, and you will get, yes. So we can use the alternate method, no problem. So by keeping the same coefficients, we can do, no problem. So, but here I made a little bit a simplified form for the division. And the second equation is 9x minus 10y. This is the first equation. And the second equation is 9x, it is given there, minus 10y and minus 14 equal to 0. If you can write like this, the division will be very easy. So now what is A1 by A2? Rebecca, can you say A1 by A2? And B1 by B2. A1 by A2 I have written now. Yes, what will be the simplest? It's 1, right? And B1 by B2?
This is the third subdivision, sir.
Yes, yes, third subdivision. Are you able to see the whiteboard?
Yes, sir.
So here I am writing now.
Yeah,
The third
it's
subdivision.
10
Sorry,
divided by
yes,
minus.
this is the third subdivision, correct, third subdivision. The previous one was the first subdivision, okay?
Yes, sir.
Of,
It's 10 divided by minus 10.
correct, and what will be that? Equal to?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. So what do you conclude? A1 by A2 is not equal to, right? B1 by B2. Okay, so if A1 by A2, Sarah El Nasaji, if A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, how many solutions are there? Sarah. Sarah, can you hear me? A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2 here we got. How many solutions are there? Sarah's also mic not working, I think. But did not get the message. Consistent, okay. Sarah's answer is consistent, correct. How many solutions? Unique solution or no solution or infinitely many solution?
Okay, sir.
Unique solution, correct. So it is a unique solution, therefore it is consistent. Okay, Celine, you can use the headphone if you have, so that the mic, it will be there. So built-in mic also there in some few systems, okay. So this is about the third subdivision. Now the fifth subdivision also you will complete right now. Second and the fourth subdivisions are homework. Did you complete this one? The third subdivision, all of you finished? Abel P. Sam, finish this one?
Yes, sir. Finisher.
Okay, okay, okay. Shafi Hussain, can you hear me? Shafi Hussain?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the fifth subdivision. Shall we start, Shafi? You finished this one, right?
No, sir. Third, I am doing the last one.
Okay, okay. So after completing third, you please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so shall I start the third one? Third subdivision. 4 by 3x There also you will convert this into the common denominator 1 plus 2y is equal to 8. When we take the LCM, 3 is LCM, and we are going to get 4x plus 2 by 1 by 1. That means 6y. So 6y. Yes, Kevin got the answer already, correct. By 3 is equal to 28, or 4x plus 6y is equal to 24. So we will take this to the left side. It is 4x plus 6y minus 24 is equal to 0, equation number 1. Now the second equation is 2x plus 3y minus 12 is equal to 0 is the second equation. Now we will do a1 by a2 is 4 by 2.
Sir, is this third subdivision?
Yes, yes. No, fifth subdivision. Third question we are doing, but in the textbook order, it is the fifth subdivision. Am I correct? We are
Yes,
doing the
sir.
third question, but it is a fifth subdivision. Okay. Shreya, now can you say, Shreya got the answer already, but in between you can say this one. What is a1 by a2?
So 4 by 2, which is equal to 2.
Very good. And b1 by b2, Shreya continue. b1 by b2.
6 by 3 is equal to 2.
Correct. Now to Nuha sign up. C1 by C2. Nuha sign up
24 by minus 24 by minus 12.
is equal to. Yes, Nuha continue. Is equal to how much? Minus will go, right? 24 by 12. 24 by 12 is
2.
2. Okay. So we will conclude A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Therefore, how many solutions?
Infinitely.
Nitya, how many solutions?
So infinite solutions.
Correct. And they are consistent.
Yes, sir.
The equations are consistent. I hope you understood this type of question, and very simple questions I selected for the homework to be completed. Now, fourth question, again, you don't have to do. Already we have completed graphical nature of questions. Okay, now you will do fifth, we will do again in the word problems group. Sixth question. You have to do now the next, the sixth question from the textbook. Page number 50 it is. Please complete this one, and then you will move to question number 6 in the textbook. Okay, question number 6. Given the linear equation, right? Given the linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Then write another linear equation in two variables such that write another linear equation in two variables such that write another linear equation in two variables such that the geometrical representation of the pairs of formed is the geometrical representation of the pairs of formed is number one, intersecting lines. Number two, parallel lines. And number three, coincident lines. Parallel lines are number three, coincident lines. Coincident lines. Okay. Okay, so number one, we have intersecting lines. Intersecting lines means, you know the condition. A1 by A2 is, intersecting lines means A1 by A2. What is the condition for intersecting lines? Ion A1 by A2 is, ion A1 by A2 is, Gogol Srinivasan, what is the condition for intersecting lines?
Sir, for intersecting lines, A1 by A2 should not be equal to B1 by B2.
It is not equal to B1 by B2.
Hello,
So
sir.
we have to bring this condition. Ian, are you online?
Yes, sir. The connection will be.
Fine. So please listen to the questions, okay? A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. So first of all, we will write the first equation, that is 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. This is the equation number one. Then to get the intersecting lines, to make the coefficients different, multiply different numbers, like I multiply here 3 and here 5, different numbers on A1 and A2. And the last one, we can keep the same or a different number on the last one, or we can keep the same. So different numbers we are supposed to multiply on A1 and A2. So what do you get the equations now? You will get like this. For 6x plus 15y minus 8 equal to 0. Instead of 3 and 5, you can multiply 2 and 3, but the two different numbers we should multiply. Now we take A1 by A2. How much is A1 by A2? It is 2 by 6. That is equal to 1 by 3. A1 by A2 is 1 by 3. And B1 by B2. What about B1 by B2? B1 by B2 is also, we can see 3 by 15, it is 1 by 5. Because of different numbers, we got A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by
We
B2.
can multiply with any number of our choice, right?
Any number of our choice. But two different numbers we will multiply if you want to get A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you want to get A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, you will multiply the same number on our choice. Okay, same number. Fine. That is the second one. So the second one is, please complete the first one. All of you, please complete the first one. Now the number 2 is parallel lines. Number 2, parallel lines. Okay. What is our condition for parallel line? We can write the condition inside the bracket for parallel lines. Angela, can you say Angela, parallel lines condition? A1 by A2. Angela, are you listening?
Sir, yeah,
Yes, yes.
A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, not equal to C1 by C2.
Very good, very good, very good, very good. So this is the condition. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. That means first two coefficients you will multiply the same number and a different number for the third coefficient. Okay, so we will write the equations 2x. First equation you will copy the same thing. Okay, you tell me the same number on first two. I am going to multiply 2 on first two. And the last one I am multiplying 1. Okay, so you will get like this 4x plus 6y minus 8 is equal to 0. 4x plus 6y minus 8 is equal to 0. And what is A1 by A2? It is 2 by 4, which is 1 by 2. And B1 by B2, Aisha Badul, B1 by B2. Aisha?
Yes, sir. 3 by
B1 by B2, 3 by, correct,
6.
3 by 6, that is equal to 1 by 2. See, A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 are equal. But C1 by C2,
It's not
it is
equal.
not equal. Minus 8 by minus 8, that is 1. So that means we got A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, which is not equal to C1 by C2, which is not equal to C1 by C2. Okay, so we have one more third condition, coincident lines. Coincident lines. Please complete the second one and tell me, second subdivision, all of you finished or not? Okay, so now the third condition is coincident lines. Donna, can you say what is the condition for coincident lines?
A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2.
Very good, correct. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, which is equal to C1 by C2. Okay, so now we will write both the equations. First equation is 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. So multiply the same number on all these coefficients according to our choice. That means you will get 2, and here I multiply 2, here also 2, or you can select 3 or 5, whatever it is, doesn't matter, but the same number if you want to make all the coefficients equal. So you will get like this, 4x plus 6y minus 16 equal to 0. So you will get A1 by A2 is equal to 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2. Now B1 by B2 is equal to 3 by 6, which is equal to 1 by 2. And C1 by C2 is equal to minus 8 by minus 16, which is 1 by 2. That means we can conclude like this. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, which is equal to C1 by C2. Okay. So this is a coincident line. Question number 7 we have done already. Okay, so now we have some important questions based on the same condition to find the unknown variable k or the unknown variables a and b. Okay, hope you all completed this one. Did you finish this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now
Yes,
write
sir.
the questions. Find the value of k. If anybody remain to complete, please tell me. I will show the previous slide. If not, write the next question. Find the value of k. Okay, so I will show the previous slide for a while because 1 or 2 students are remaining. So you can see the previous slide. And please tell me after completing this one. Okay, I hope he has done. Now, find the value of k if the following equations have infinitely many solutions. Equations are like this: 5x plus 2y is equal to k, and 10x plus 4y is equal to 3. 5x plus 2y is equal to k, and 10x plus 4y is equal to 3. So in this question, the equations have infinitely many solutions. We have to find the value of k if the equations have infinitely many solutions. Okay. First of all, you will write the equations in standard form. That is 5x plus 2y minus k is equal to 0, and 10x plus 4y minus 3 is equal to 0. These are the standard forms. And then we will find out a1 by a2 for infinitely many solutions. For infinitely many solutions, Hiba's mic is not proper, I think. Hiba, can you answer? For infinitely many solutions. Or Isaac Thomas, can you tell me, for infinitely many solutions, what is the condition?
The A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2.
Okay. So you should remember this condition. These are 100% sure types of questions in the examination. And then we will substitute. A1 by A2 means it is 5 upon 10. equal to 2 upon 4 equal to minus k upon minus 3. 5 by 10 is 1 by 2 and 2 by 4 is also 1 by 2 equal to k by 3, which means we are going to get like this 1 by 2, 1 by 2, second one is also 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is equal to k by 3. Okay, 1 by 2 is equal to k by 3 means you will write 2k is equal to 3. And what is the value of k? K is equal to 3 by 2. So this is the value of k. K is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, so now we have 4 questions in the textbook of this nature. You will take worked out example, page number 61, example number 15, 1-5. Page number 61, example number 15 after completing this.
So which question?
Worked out example number 15. For which values of P does the pair of equations given below has unique solution? Did you take page number 61?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Take the new slide, Sufyan. Finish writing. Okay, page number 61.
Sir, can you just show the previous slide?
Yes, I will show you once again. So other students can write this question, example number 15 question. Yes, I'm showing the previous slide.
Sir, finish, sir.
Okay, see the question. For which values of P does the pair of equations, for which values of P does the pair of equations given below has unique solutions? Unique solution, and the equations are like this: 4x plus py plus 8 is equal to 0, and 2x plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0.
It's
Plus 8. Yes, correct that one. Wait. Plus 8 equal to 0. 4x plus py. Okay, so these are the equations. What is the condition for unique solution? Enoch, the condition for unique solution.
A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2.
Correct. So we cannot change the not equal to sign till the end. Previous one was equal to sign, but here A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. So do not change this not equal to sign. We will substitute A1 by A2. Ram Prakash, A1 by A2.
Yes, sir.
Yes, A1 by A2. Tell me the substitution.
So 4 by 2 is not equal to P by 2.
P by 2. Okay, 4 by 2 means it is 1 by 2, right? 2.
Yes, sir.
So 2 is not equal to P by 2. When you do the multiplication, we can get 4 is not equal to P, or
Yes,
P
sir, so,
is not equal to 4.
So P can be any value except 4.
Correct. That should be the conclusion. P cannot be 4. P cannot be 4 means P can be any value except 4. P can be any real number except 4. So like this, you will write the conclusion. P can be any real number except 4.
So you don't have to find 4, like you don't have to find P.
Yes, we found P, but P is not a specific single solution here. Okay, P can have any real number value except 4. That is the conclusion. Okay. Now example number 16. What about example number 16? 16. Very next question. For what values of K? So this type of questions are important 2 mark for unique solution questions. And infinitely many solutions, some questions are 3 mark questions. For example number 16 is a 3 mark question. Okay, so write the question. Example number 16.
Sir, finish, sir.
Example 16 also. Okay, example 16 is, for what values of K will the following pair of equations have infinitely many solutions? For what values of K will the following pair of linear equations have infinitely many solutions? Okay, so some students are remaining to complete this slide. Please complete and tell me. Today's class is recorded. In between, if anything missed out, those who want the record, please send me a personal message. I will send you that one. Okay, today's full class. All the slides you will get. Okay, see the question. For what value of K, example number 16, will the following pair of linear equations have infinitely many solutions? Equations are like this. Kx plus 3y minus of k minus 3 is equal to 0, and 12x plus ky minus k is equal to 0. Okay. So these are already in standard form. So we start the conditions for infinitely many solutions. For infinitely many solutions, this is the condition. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, which is equal to C1 by C2. That means K by 12 is equal to 3 by K is equal to minus of K minus 3 upon minus K. Is it clear this writing? I just substituted A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2, which means K by 12 is equal to 3 by K equal to minus and minus will go K minus 3 by K. So this type of questions, we should write 2 cases. Case 1, equate the first one, K by 12 is equal to the second part, second fraction, 3 by K. And the second equating part is second fraction 3 by K is equal to third fraction, K minus 3 by K. Like this, you have to write 2 cases. So case 1, K by 12 is equal to 3 by K. When you multiply, you will get K square equal to 12 into 3, 36. And K is equal to square root of 36. What is square root of 36? Just
Six.
can you say?
6.
No. plus or minus 6. Square root of 36, it will be either positive 6 or negative 6. So you will write plus or minus 6. So the first case value is plus or minus 6. Now the second case, case 2. Second case, we will equate the second fraction and the third fraction, which means 3 by k is equal to k minus 3 by k. So when you multiply, you will get k into k minus 3 is equal to 3k, or k square minus 3k is equal to 3k. We will bring this 3k to the left side. K square minus 3k minus 3k is equal to 0, or k square minus 3k. K minus 6 equal to 0. That means k is equal to 6. This is the second case solution. And very important, when you write the conclusion, the one which is common in these two cases is the ultimate solution. So the value of k which satisfies both the conditions is k is equal to 6. That is the final solution. So you will write like that. Final, the value of k which satisfies both the conditions is k is equal to 6. Therefore, the ultimate solution is k is equal to 6. Okay, so this type of two cases will be there in infinitely many solutions questions, and you will write the conclusion accordingly. Exercise 3.5 question number 2 is a homework. Exercise 3.5 question number 2, that is the same type of infinitely many solution question. Exercise 3.5 question number 2. Next class beginning, we will discuss that question, but you will try this one. Exercise 3.5 question number 2.
Okay, sir.
Is there any doubt in this question? Example number 16. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is a very important 3-mark question, and all of you must practice well. Okay, so after checking, if any student wants to write the retest, okay, so you please send me a message today itself according to your performance. If you are not feeling confident enough in the previous test paper, if you want a retest, those students please send me a personal message based on the previous, but those students will study better. And those who are expecting good marks, they don't know how to send. Okay. I hope there is no doubt. Any doubt based on today's class?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you, children. And please complete the
Thank you, sir.
assignments on time.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Send it to me. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.